Hello. I'm gonna do two videos today. The first one are movies that I would show my kids if I ever have them, which I don't know if I will, but there's, I was thinking about this because there's a channel called Talk, and they're talking about the three movies they would share with their hypothetical children. They did three, but I chose more than three, so I'm gonna do this quick. Okay, so the first one is Grease, and this is what I probably my favorite musical. It's just the ending is dumb because they fly away in a car, but I just love the songs, and I love the relationship between Kid Nicky and Rizzo, and I feel like it's very real and it's not high school at all. It's like a very real relationship, and I just love them. They make the movie for me. Next is Tuck Everlasting. This deals with death. Well, not death. It deals with eternal life, and it talks a lot about death. And it talks a lot about life, and it's a beautiful movie. And I feel like when I saw it when I was young, I didn't like it, but I think like older kid, I would show this too because it's just I feel like the message is very important and so beautiful to watch. Okay. And then My Naval Totoro, it has Satsuki is like one of the best female characters ever. She's so strong and devoted to her family, and she tries to have such a happy and positive personality for both her sister, her mom, her sister, and her dad. But towards the end, she starts kind of letting it go, and that's kind of sad. But I just love the loyalty she has, and just beautiful. Now and then, I feel like this is such a great friendship movie, and it's so real. They're 12 years old. In the Act 12, they're not ever like saints toward each other or overly nice to each other, but I feel like that's what made them 12. But then at the end of the day, you know that if there was ever a huge problem, that they would be there for each other, and they were there for each other. So next is a Karate Kid, because I like Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's relationship. This is why I like this movie so much. I don't like karate, like who cares about that? I like the relationship between them, between the characters. And I think that's such an important movie for kids to see the mentor part of this, and see Daniel kind of go from this angry, scared kid guy to being very confident because he has him, Mr. Miyagi, on his side. It's a really good friendship movie, and about loyalty, and I think that's very important. Next is The Object of My Affection. In the movie, Paul Rudd plays a gay character, and Jennifer Aniston, the character, kind of falls in love with him. And it's kind of complicated, but it's done so well. And they don't make Paul like a caricature as they kind of make gay characters to be. And they don't make fun of the fact that he is gay. And this was 1990. It's 1998, but it doesn't seem like it was released in 1998 because this was before Friends was like, what could it be? I don't know. But it was made before the gay movement really took off, and I think it's just really well done, and they did such a good job portraying this complicated thing, and making it so real. And I feel like I would want my kids to watch this to see how important it is to be friends and to be open to other people and their life, especially the gay characters. Because I'm a supporter of equal rights, and I would have them watch this to see, to understand that a little bit. Next is The Nun Story with Audrey Hepburn. I was gonna pick either My Fair Lady or Charade for this, and I would have them watch those two, but The Nun Story, it's Audrey, raw, no makeup, no costumes, just her, and she does such a good job. And I want my kids, especially daughters, to watch this and see some actual acting done. And to see how a dramatic actress should be, and it's just a great story too. Next is The General, and this is just to introduce them to silent film, and I think Buster Keaton is the perfect person to like set that off, because he's just so childlike himself, and I feel like kids relate to him because he kind of acts like them, and he's kind of short, kind of their height, and I just love it. I think it's really funny and it's entertaining, and I think that they would probably like it because why not? Buster Keaton. Then Arsenic and Old Lace. It's funny. That's all. To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you don't know why. It's about teaching kids to be respectful to others and standing up for what you believe in, no matter what people are telling you to believe. And Atticus is my favorite movie character because of a book character, just because of who he is and what he was teaching his kids. So this movie is kind of like you're teaching your kids what Atticus was teaching his kids, and the lessons are very important. And I would probably wait till they're older though, because it's kind of hard to understand, but yeah, they would watch it. A League of Their Own. So kick-ass girls playing baseball, showing men that they can do what they can do. So there. Wizard of Oz. It's a classic. Don't need to mention that too much. The Outsiders. My favorite movie, and I would like them to watch it and see how the other part of the country might live a little bit. It's not all sheltered. And then Little Women is about sisters, and their mom is very strong, and their girls are very strong. And I feel like that's such an important message. So, yeah. So I have one more video, and then that's all. But if you had to, what movies would you show your kids, hypothetically, if you were to have them? Which ones would you want to pass down? Even not to your own kid, but maybe you want kids to watch and learn from. Like, which ones would you want them to watch? So, that is all for this.